Hello guys, Scottish Duck here once again. This time I've decided to do another top 10. This time we're going to take a look into something that I really love actually. And that's Sega, my favourite game developer company. Now sure, they suck today and their idiocy is what ultimately led them to the downfall in the console industry, but you can't deny, they made some sweet games. And this time, and right now, I'm going to show you my personal top 10. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10, Streets of Rage 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. Either way you look at it, this is a hella fun game and probably the best beat 'em up I've ever played. In pretty much every single way, this game improved on its predecessor. Graphics, soundtrack, levels, characters, everything. If you're a Wii or a 360 owner, this is a must download on the Xbox Live or the Virtual Console, as it can pretty much still be played and enjoyed the same way it did more than 10 years ago. One of the more underappreciated games from Sega, Rez was a rhythm action shoot 'em up based game that came out pretty much at the end of the Dreamcast's lifespan. It was pretty unique and fun and was always great to listen to. Unfortunately there was no soundtrack for me to download and give you music to, but all you need to do is listen to the gameplay. One of the best fighting games ever made, and in my opinion the best in the series. Virtua Fighter 5 is the latest addition in the Virtua Fighter family, with a whole bunch of new characters, amazing graphics, and thank god online play. Seriously, what were they thinking? You can now enjoy Virtua Fighter with everyone around the world. If you want fast-paced beat-em-up action like Soul Calibur or Dead or Alive, look somewhere else. Virtua Fighter is all about strategic hit placement and mastering its complicated controls. I've been playing this game since around when it came out for 360. I still haven't friggin' mastered it. Not to mention the other 4 friggin' games before it. Okay, I gotta be honest, I don't currently own this game on the Dreamcast, but I have played it a lot and I love it. Crazy Taxi, an arcade game. Who would have thought making a game where you become a taxi driver would be so damn fun? Well, it turned out pretty damn well, and if you can stand a sort of generic soundtrack and some hellishly brutal in-game advertisement, you've got yourself one fun game. And it's out on every system, so you can play it even if you don't have a Dreamcast. It's time to make some crazy money! Sorry, I had to do that. Now, as much as I love Crazy Taxi and Virtua Fighter, if there was only one arcade game from Sega that I could play for the rest of my life, it would be this one. House of the Dead 2 was one of my first Dreamcast games, and I just play it constantly with the light gun. I don't own it anymore, sadly, but it's just an incredibly fun rail shooter. And although I think it has the worst voice acting ever done, I gotta say the soundtrack is just amazing. Hopefully House of the Dead 4 will show its face in the arcades sometime soon, and for those of you who still want to play this, you can get it on the Wii now, along with House of the Dead 3, which I didn't play. Okay, now we're seriously getting into like my favourite games of all time. Jet Set Radio on the Dreamcast, first game to use cel-shaded graphics, sort of incorporated platforming and extreme sports games to make what was basically the first game where you were a delinquent and sprayed graffiti everywhere. Did it work well? Of course it did. Unfortunately, even after 2 sequels on different systems, the game is still brutally underrated. If any of you can get your hands on these games, play them. Trust me, you won't regret it. With an insane soundtrack and some pretty tight controls, this is one game you don't want to miss out on. Oh, hells yeah, Knights is one of my favourite games of all time. I love the characters, the flying, the music, everything about this game. I just absolutely...
Duck, seriously, how much longer are you going to go on about this bloody game? You like Knights? We get it!
Damn it, Tekka, get the hell out of my video! This isn't your list! Anyway, yeah, Knights, awesome. Here we go. This, I think, is the best Japanese RPG ever made. I have spent so many hours in front of my Dreamcast just battling away with Vies, flying through Arcadia, finding discoveries, fighting Gigas, all that stuff. You know, just everything about this game I absolutely love. I think it's got the best combat, the best story, the best soundtrack, and it's better than Final Fantasy VII. So you knew Sonic would be on the list, but what game? We'll take a wild guess. Sonic 3 Knuckles, a game so big and so awesome you actually had to buy 2 separate games to get it to work. Everything about this game is absolutely epic. From the second you start the game and Knuckles takes your Chaos Emeralds from the battle with Hypersonic at the very end. Sonic 3 Knuckles is, without a doubt, well maybe not without a doubt, but still, definitely, in my opinion, the best Sonic game ever made. Okay, so if you're a die-hard, true and faithful Sega fan like me, you would have saw this one coming. Shenmue, I don't know what to say, it's amazing, alright? It's my all-time favourite game. It has a story it captivates you to no end, a fighting system inspired by Virtua Fighter, which makes sense since it's from the same creator, and it was the first game to incorporate quick time events. Not Resident Evil 4, not God of War, it was here. Right? Shenmue is a work of art, enough said. If you're a Sega fan you already know this, and I could rant on about this game for like hours more, but I'm just gonna end it here.